Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Eagles of Houston taking on the Armadillos of Honolulu.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. For a spot in the NFC Championship game. This one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Into the hands of Campbell. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19, tap 60, check, Buffalo 18. 60, 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Check go.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. Connects with the open man downfield. Now he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And they'll have first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Check. Watch the whip. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 7, Hawk Viking 18. 70 Timberwolves.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Darts out of the shotgun. Touchdown! The Armadillos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Armadillos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 38. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's got it in close. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Set up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Go.
Barkley finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 72. 18, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Dart now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Third down run with Blue. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 19, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And they're going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Garmin, double up. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buffalo 18. 18 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Armadillos take a second-quarter lead.
Okay, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
One right down the middle. And the Armadillos break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Unlock fire, unlock fire.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Jukes out of 1 stop. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 42, headed out right. He's running with it, and he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He's dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. Pass complete to Campbell. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Eagles.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Pass play now. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. The give, it's good. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Hawk 7. Rush in. Check.
From the 23. Hits his running back. Galloping inside the 40. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They'll start the drive with blue. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Armadillos take... lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Eagles 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Cut out left. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First down, ball at the 36. He's going to throw this one. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. It gives some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Back to throw now. Left side, that's there, cut. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Slot man in motion right. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. Wow, he has to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Darts. Completed to his running back. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a pickup of 11, and that gives them the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Blue here from the pistol. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Tag! Half the 60! Half the 60!
Blue gets the handoff. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally brought down at the 33. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hawk 70, Cowboy 80, reload, reload. Cowboy 80.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Cuts right. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Armadillos push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Street. Reset. Let go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down.
It's 2nd down.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Another try following the sack. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Man in motion, out of the slot. To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. He's trying another one deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Drop low 80. Drop low 80. Come back to 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Left hand 19. Warrior 17. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Liking 18.
Up the middle, Blue. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Eagles They can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Going with blue here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He's loaded another one up. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Armadillos are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lights out, Tracy lost it, and the Eagles get to it. Space on the right, he's got room. He takes it back to the 10, and now, partner, they're going to take over with an excellent opportunity to score. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Trying the right side with Tracy. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
19 Lions.
Go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. He does it. Touchdown. The Armadillos put up even more points in a win.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Start this one out with Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Armadillos take over just shy of the 40. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
Here's Tracy once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was brought down by
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. That's the 2-minute warning here from Honolulu. Armadillos, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. On play action with Dart. Avoid some trouble there. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Fourth down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen on the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Flush out now to his left. He can run it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
From the 18 on second down. The throw is caught. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
Running back sent in motion. Goal to go, they're passing. Quick slant complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brock Bowers, the touchdown! Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they've got it. They come through with the recovery. That should win this game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Armadillos are your winners as we say aloha from Honolulu.